And welcome back, folks, to We'll Take It From Here with Joe Magone. This is episode 81. You listen to a show in which, wow, I forgot my own intro. It's been a couple of weeks. You listen to a show where the goal is to make you think and entertain you. We do not redo shit over here. That's a lie. We've redone stuff a couple of times. But welcome back to the show. It's been a couple of weeks. I've been on vacation. We did get some 2 shows out, though. I thought ahead, and that's why I forgot the intro a little bit. But no, welcome back, guys. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple, welcome back. Thank you for your support. We love you guys. It's going to be a nice duo episode today. I got my cameraman / co-host here, Johnny.
What's up, guys?
And we're going to be talking about something. Before we get into that, though, just a couple things just one thing I really wanted to go over. John, I want you to tell the people, because Johnny, for personal and family reasons, everything's okay.
Yeah.
But for personal and family reasons, will be leaving the show, unfortunately, which sucks, but it's life. And you know what? We respect his decision, and we appreciate all the great hard work you've been doing and have done for us. So I just, maybe if you want to tell the viewers, that you're going away, or however you want to get into it.
Yeah. Well, you pretty much explained why I'm going away.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So again, thank you very much for appreciating the work. And
Fuck yeah,
dude.
dude.
Thanks for allowing me to do the work.
It's our pleasure, dude.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, or actually, like Joe said, it's yeah, unfortunately. So, what I forget what the date would be. But
I think you said August 2nd.
that would be the recording date. So the following week. So you had me till August.
Hold on a second. Wait a second. I'm only looking at the phone because I want to make sure. Maybe I looked at the wrong month. Oh, wait. August. Second.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's the last. So this is your third to last show.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not your second to last show.
That's what I was
thought-
like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Cool. All
I'll
right.
be around for a little bit.
Yeah, we're on for a little bit, folks. That's what we're going to do. We have some cool stuff. Hey, just wanted to say, if you are very tech savvy to, basically at the skill of John, maybe not the skill of John, I don't really care, but you do know how to do editing, basically how John does it on the YouTube, please let me know. Reach out to me personally at JoeFrancesco48 on Instagram, or if you have my number, fucking call me. I don't give a shit. Text me. Slide into my DMs, especially if you're hot. No, I'm just kidding.
Big
We'll take
burly man.
Yeah, dude, I want those big hairy men.
Right.
Also, we'll take it from here. Instagram, I don't care. Wherever you follow me, wherever you feel like you think I'm going to see it. If you want to do what John did, just hit me up in the DMs or text me or call me. I'll give you more information about what we are looking for on the show. And, yeah, that's about it. But enough of that. I wanted to get, we're going to do a duo today on episode 81. I had an idea based off of a conversation I had when I left the gym today. Because I woke up today and I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. And I was just going to do. But that's what this show is, bro. It's just a fucking combo, dude.
Absolutely.
But, so what I decided to do was do something. I'll introduce it later, but basically, my friend's son, kid, very nice kid. He said something to me in a conversation, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I know what I'm going to talk about tonight." So he indirectly helped me. So thank you. You know who you are if you're listening.
Inspiration comes from many places.
Yeah, dude, I know what it is. What I'm about to discuss today, what we're about to discuss today, for me, it's just more. I'm going to give you my opinion about the topic, right, guys? I'm going to give you my view of it, how it's helped me. Obviously, with this, folks, I'm still learning and I'm still applying, but, fuck it, that we all are. I don't think there's any one person who is not applying this at the moment, because it's on multiple scales and multiple levels, and that what I'm talking about is getting out of your comfort zone. So basically, a little background is this kid, really nice kid, was talking about some of jiu-jitsu. I asked him how's jiu-jitsu stuff's going along, and he said, "Well, I haven't been too much. I like it, but because of XYZ, I'm not that good yet, and I'm just not too comfortable with the interaction too much yet. If my friend doesn't go, I don't want to go because he goes with his friend."
Right.
And I was like, okay. And basically what that is a comfort thing, right? You got to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
The one thing that stuck out to me is he's like, "Oh, I'm not good." Well, and this is what I told him in his face. I'm like, "Yeah, you're going to suck." Just like anything, you're going to suck.
You shouldn't come. It's
yeah, right. Don't waste their time. No, you're going to suck. And when you get better, you're going to go with better guys and you're going to suck again. Then you're going to get better. Then you're going to go with better guys and then you're going to suck again. And it's everything in life. You go to a job, you're new to the job, right? You're not good, right? You have no skills. Then you get better, You get promoted. And guess what? Then you have more difficulties, but you're more confident. So you technically suck even though you don't, but you learn again.
That's it.
And then you keep learning, you keep growing. It's all about a growth thing.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I want to do is before we get into like comfort zone shit, because I have some examples in my own life.
Yeah.
What do you want in life? Be congruent with what you want, right? Being congruent with what you want means if I say I don't want chocolate ice cream, I don't then scoop chocolate ice cream and eat chocolate ice cream because it's not congruent with what I want, right? So if this kid in particular, and I'm not picking on him, dude, like that's so many people won't do, like big burly men, big jacked men will go into like a martial arts and they won't fucking do it because they get their ass kicked and they go, oh, fuck this.
Right.
That's an ego thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not picking on him. But like if he doesn't care about jujitsu deep down, and I mean deep down inside, he doesn't really care,
Yeah.
then he doesn't want to get better, then don't do it.
Right.
But being congruent with what you want or what you don't want, right?
Yeah.
But if he does, like if he says he doesn't and then he does, right? Then go. Because the only way you're going to get better is to get out of your comfort zone, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Got to get your ass smashed before you can start doing the smashing, right? It's so, and that's going to be applicable to life. That's part of growth. So that's the first thing I want to do. Make sure it's whatever you want is what you want, and then proceed from there. I think getting out of your comfort zone is actually very fulfilling, and it's very life-changing. So a couple of examples that I'm going to give for me, the first one being leaving my job, like leaving a very secure, well-paying job.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't like it, right? It was a career. It was my job was a career. I didn't like it because I didn't want to do it. I finally said, okay, enough's enough, and I jumped ship, dude. And I jumped ship.
That's like, I would say that's a choice about 80% people never make because they're scared.
Yeah. No, and think about it, too. Like, and I won't, like, beat around the bush. I don't have a fucking kid. I don't have a mortgage. I have rent, right? And I have rent and bills. Yeah, allegedly, yeah. May have a couple kids in Italy. No, I'm just kidding. Or no. Anyway, so like I have a rent. I have bills that I pay. Like I pay my own car. I pay all that shit. I pay my own rent. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have a wife, a girlfriend, or kid, so it was easier, but it wasn't easy, dude. And it was like, it was something I thought I was doing wrong, right?
Yeah,
and that's
well.
it. You're uncomfortable. That discomfort is because I'm doing something wrong. And like when I left the job, you probably heard this in earlier episodes if you're a long time listener, but if you're not, like when I left my job in accounting, right? I left my job in accounting and I had to nurse my knee back for rehabilitation after my surgery. So I didn't and I'm a bartender right now. So the only fucking hell I was working in a restaurant, right?
Right.
So I had no income for a solid month and a half. I had no income, which honestly, it sounds like you might be like, oh, that's cool. Like you get like a little bit of a break. First 2 weeks is dope. Next few weeks, you feel like an absolute piece of shit because you're like, dude, I'm not contributing anything to the side. At least for a man, dude, your man is your purpose, right? Your drive. What are you doing? You want to go out there. You want to fucking make your mark on the world. And when you're not doing shit, you feel like an absolute dickwad.
Yeah, it feels like a vacation at first. You get,
Yep.
You get over it, and then also next thing you know, you feel like you're just sinking into nothing.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
And I didn't go on fucking unemployment, so I didn't fucking collect shit because I didn't want to fuck with like how shit worked. So I didn't want to fuck it. I made that decision. I'm going to suck it up.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was doing something wrong. And I just didn't know why. But that was just my ego, right? Because I was so used to one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized, holy shit, because when I started getting become a server and then a bartender, I was like, oh, dude, as long as I manage my money correctly. And the way that the business is going back, I'm like, oh, I can pay my bills, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking in debt. Like, oh, shit. All right. Like, I could do this. It's not what I want to do forever, but okay, something I thought that would be impossible is not. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about myself.
Yeah.
And I started making, I got out of my comfort zone. It allowed me to meet so many fucking cool people. It allowed me to learn a new skill. It allowed me to grow. It allowed me to learn a lot of lessons later on that I would have never learned if I just didn't take, I would never learn. I would have learned at a different stage.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps a lot. And then the other, I'm sure I have like plenty other things like, starting a martial art, starting jiu-jitsu, going to the pro class, even though I'm not a pro, we call it expert. I'm not an expert in jiu-jitsu, but I can go, right, based off my rank.
Yeah.
And to like put myself in a fucking, a room with a bunch of fucking killers that are professional. Their livelihood is jiu-jitsu. And like, I love it, but like I'm getting smashed, dude. I'm getting smashed by people who are fucking 15, 8, 10, 20 years doing the shit, and I'm here 3.5 years. I have no business being in that room. But guess what? I don't approach it that way because I got out of my comfort zone. I convinced myself, fuck yeah, I deserve to be here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking do it. And then guess what happens? I get humbled, but then it's okay. I learn, right? You're
Yeah.
learning. You're
Oh,
learning
sure.
from out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And then most recently, I'm looking for another job, new career path. And the interviewer that I was on the phone with, she asked me, she was like, "Are you comfortable with this?" Like, because the model, it's a sales gig, so you have a low base, but you can make a lot from commission. So it's like, are you comfortable with meeting? Like, have you ever had a role in which you have to meet a quota? Because if you don't meet your quotas at these places, they don't keep you, right?
No.
And I said, you know what? Yeah, I said I am comfortable, even though I've never done it. You want to know why? Because I want a challenge, dude. I'm at the point. The reason why I coasted for so long, I guess now, is I finally, and by coasting I mean I didn't find another job from bartending, is because it finally is something burning inside me that I got too comfortable in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not, and that's it, comfort, right? Comfort seems nice, right? Seems nice to sit in your bed. But if you sit in your bed laying in your bed all fucking day, even though you have so much shit on your mind, right? Whatever it is, whatever's on your mind, whatever happened in your life, you just want to sit in that fucking bed and you don't want to get up. It's always worse just to lay in that bed and do nothing, right?
Yeah.
That's comfort. So this comfort in this restaurant now has forced me, I need to fucking make a change wherever I go. Whether it's a new restaurant, I don't know. I need to fucking change. And so I told her, I said, yeah, I'm looking for a challenge. Because life, I told her, I think it's something along the lines of like, life is not fun when it's easy. It's fun when it's challenging. It's like you're not living.
Yeah.
I was getting really philosophical with her, but dude, I wasn't bullshitting her. Everything I was saying was coming from my heart. So yeah, like I haven't accepted the position yet because I haven't been given an offer. I'm moving in the stages.
Yeah.
So I have an interview coming up. But just another thing, dude, just getting like, yeah, dude, I listened to what she said, and the old me would have been like, oh, fuck this, dude. Like, how the fuck am I going to do this, and that? But like, no, all right, I don't give a shit. Are you a low base? All right. Well, now I have to work my ass off. And guess what? I'm going to make commission. And you know what? If I don't believe in myself, then I'm going to fucking not make it.
Yeah.
But if I believe in myself, fuck yeah. And then guess what? In the meantime, I'll pick up a couple shifts at a place local in here in Morristown to bartend. What do I got to? Fuck it. I'll make it work.
Yeah.
That's getting out of your comfort zone.
Oh.
I will make it work.
But you know what? That way of thinking would never have happened if you've never got out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Ever.
Yes.
You would have still been on your bed. Or you would have been in the city still hating your life, right?
Right.
But all these experiences brought you up to like, you know what? Fuck it. And that was the same thing with me. It's just like you put yourself out of your comfort zone and you just say yes and see what happens, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just go for it and give it your all, and that's how it works.
Yeah, no, for sure. Do you have any like examples? I agree with you completely. Do you have any examples of your own?
Yeah, well,
that you're comfortable sharing?
No,
of course.
it's fine. It's just summarizing how many things. I mean, I told about the story about going to LA.
Yep.
Kind of doing that thing real quick, and
That was on your episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I talked about that.
What episode was that again? Let's plug you in here because we did an interview with John to learn about his life, and I'm looking at the phone right now. But what episode is it? That was 70 something.
69.
69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's how I remember it.
Was it 69? Hold on a second.
It is.
Oh, it was. The storm will pass. Yo, check out 69, folks. It's a really good episode. John explains his life and his upbringing and how he overcame a lot. So, from hard family, hard family upbringing. But
with that, coming out of your comfort zone, I bought a house at 25. I wanted to get out of my mom's house, but instead of paying rent somewhere, I was like, you know what? I don't know anything about owning a house. I know shit about the mortgage or anything about looking, but I was like, I'm just going to give it a try and go for it because I'd rather own something than rent something. At least that was my thinking at the time.
No, but that's perfect thinking. And that's actually, I don't know if there's a correct way of thinking, right? But being a renter myself, I would rather be paying this money owning. You know what I mean? Because it's yours.
It makes
and you're
sense.
establishing equity.
Well, that's exactly. The equity is what allowed, when we sold the house to buy a bigger house for the family and stuff like that. So that's how that works. Otherwise, if you're renting, you're just throwing it away.
Yeah.
But then you don't have a lawn to cut. You don't have all these other things to worry about. If something breaks,
Dude, mowing the lawn is actually really fucking fun. I know it could be a
I don't
pain in
mind
the
it at
ass.
all.
And I will caveat this with when I was mowing the lawn in Clifton, the lawn wasn't big at all. But I fucking loved it. I actually, to the point where my boy that I lived with at the time, Justin, shout out to you, bro, lived with him in Clifton, and he'd done some landscaping, right? So, and I think he would cut his lawn like when he lived with his parents.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, bro, I want to cut the lawn. He just looked at me. He goes, be my guest, bro. Like, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, cutting the lawn, funny story. So my grandpa, right? It was his house, right? God rest his soul. He had a sick fucking garden in his backyard, right? And of course, when he was alive, he maintained the garden. I didn't maintain the garden, but it grows, right? It's a fucking yard. So, but during busy season, and this was when Justin had moved out. So he had moved out before me, and it was busy season, so there was no one there to cut the lawn.
Yeah.
And I was working fucking 6-7 days a week, 80-hour weeks, right? So I wasn't disciplined enough to go home and cut the fucking lawn, right? And I was like 12 o'clock at night, dude. So like, am I fucking hitting that mower on at 12? No, you're not.
No.
I just remember one day out in the spring, my uncle comes around and my uncle goes, bro, I got to show you something. And I go share it. And he goes, that's grass, bro. I swear to God, it was a fucking forest. I swear to God, it was a forest as big as like there was trees as big as, like plants grew as big as this fucking backdrop over here.
Dude.
And that backdrop's probably what, 6'5",
Oh,
right?
dude, yeah.
Bro, and I go, great. So I take the lawnmower one day, and I was like, I had to have the lawnmower up like this. And dude, it was sparking. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to cause a fire. But I did. Bro, I was like, there was so much insects and like animals that were scurrying away because I was destroying their home. It took me a couple hours and a lot of sparks, but I literally thought, I was like, oh dude, my lawnmower is breaking or I'm causing a fire. But I did it. I got out of my comfort zone and fucking did it. Dude, it was bad. It was bad.
I like how folks at home, if your lawnmower is sparking, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it really wrong. That or you're destroying someone's house.
Yeah, that's funny
God.
though. But yeah, so, but hey, at least you went out of your comfort zone to mow the lawn. But that's something that I enjoy too. When you cut your own grass from a property that you own, there's something about it that you're like, yes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But anyway, so yeah, owning a home, that was a whole step of getting out of comfort zone. But then, going back to what you're talking about, jiu-jitsu, like for myself, joining karate at 22.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, who the hell's joining karate at 22? At the time, when you're a 22-year-old, it doesn't matter actually if you're 22 or 36. How you remember your life is living in the moment, right?
Yeah.
You're not like, when you look at 22, you're like, I'm such an old guy already. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's such bullshit. I'm going to cut you off here. I'm sorry, but
okay.
I was thinking about this the other day. Because, like, part of getting out of my comfort zone, too, is I want to do something. Something is telling me I need to do something. I think this podcast is going to be it, right? But, I want to do something. At one point, I was like, oh, let me open something of my own. But I didn't know what it was. But part of it, too, was that risk. And that's the comfort. That's where I'm still learning and growing.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I said there's levels, right? But, because a lot of people go, well, what if I waste? And this is something that my mindset, too. What if I open something and I waste 3, 4, 5 years? One, that's a loser mentality because that's looking at at it negatively.
Mm-hmm.
The winner mentality be like, what do you have to lose, bro? What if everything I've ever searched for in a career is in that thing that I open, right?
Yeah.
And then to get to your point, circle back to your point, you said 22, right? Well, I was thinking, what if it takes so long and then I'm 40? Dude, when I'm 45, I'm 30 now. When I'm 45, I'm not going to be thinking about that.
No.
I'm gonna be living in the present, and I'm trying to I'm trying to say this in a way that our audience is gonna understand, and maybe you too, because I know what I'm trying to say in my head.
Yeah.
But at 45, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I just wasted 15 years. At 45, I'm gonna be like, let's just say I kill it, right? Quadrillion, bazillion dollars, and I'm living the life that I want with the wife that I want. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, that was 15 years. I'm going to be like, no, I'm living in the present and I'm enjoying I'm reaping what I'm sowing.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
what I'm trying to
exactly,
say.
exactly.
To your
Yeah.
point, you're living in the
Yeah,
moment.
exactly. That's what it is. Like you can't
You can't fathom it.
you can't fathom the future or when you look at the past, but at the future, it's just like one of those things where you can't. So you have to live in the moment. But that's the one thing too. Is like again with the school system, it's just like they teach you not like failing is a bad thing, but failing is literally the only way you can grow in life.
Learn, bro.
Like, what if? Yeah, but what if? So what? What if you fail? Good, you failed. Now you know what not to do.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't even like it at all. Maybe you tried something and hated it.
Yeah.
Now you know versus living to 85 going, oh, I wish I tried that. Yeah,
Oh
but
no, dude, that's my big. When people ask me what's your biggest fear, I don't fucking respond like spiders or anything. I go, I literally, I've actually learned what my biggest fear would be, and I don't give it much energy, but it would be living a life, looking back and being like, fuck, I should have done that.
yeah.
But I don't give it much energy because
That's my problem. I try not to, because I very ambitious mind that I have. I don't even think that was a correct sentence, but anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with it. Trying to. That's the problem. Is like I'm already thinking about what's gonna happen. Like, oh, what am I gonna be like? Am I gonna make it to 80? Am I gonna make it to 60? It's like, what if, right? But it's like, and then especially with kids, is like, oh, now we have to, like say I wanted to do like make like a movie studio or something like that. That's probably not what I want to do now, but that's just say that was something I want to do. But it's like, oh well, I can't do that now because I have all these responsibilities and things like that. But it's like I forgot where I was going with this, but the idea is like regrets, right? It's like,
Yeah.
no, you can't think like that way. You can't be like, oh, when I'm 85, I'm going to regret not starting a movie studio. It's like, no, like in my head, I'm already trying to rush to that moment to be like,
Yeah.
I'm in the deathbed. What's going through my mind? It's like, no. Stop. Enjoy life.
yes,
Enjoy the family. Enjoy, like I do. I'm just saying, enjoy the now. Like, when was the last time you just stopped? Literally, like people say, smell the roses, but like stopped and like looked up and like, oh wow, the sky looks pretty awesome today. Or wow,
Dude.
this breeze feels so nice. It's like,
bro, it's very. Keep going.
yeah, but that's what it is. It's like, it's just trying to get into the now instead of like just coming up with a scenario that's not even existing at all. Like it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Which brings you back to the what if scenario. It's like it doesn't matter what if. If you want to do something, just do it. Try
Just
it.
fucking do it,
Yeah.
bro. It's so much better to be fucking rejected or failed than to never know the outcome.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys mentioned it on earlier podcast. Just like if going through high school or whatever, you always think like, oh, what if I asked that girl out? What if I did this? It's like
Bro,
you didn't do it. Don't worry about
didn't
it.
do it. Yeah, bro. It sucks. I mean, and obviously failing and rejection suck, right? But your response to it is important.
Yeah, but that's also the comfort zone. If I asked some girl out back in, say I had no problem, like the first time I was so nervous, I didn't even know how to talk to her, right? And then if she says yes, great, you get a boost in confidence. It's like a video game, your confidence points go up, right? But if she says no, then you're going to go down. But then what you do then is the important thing, like you were saying. Ask another girl out or
Yeah.
somebody, ask another girl. And then they might say yes, might say no. But the more no's you get too, the stronger you become.
Dude, you know what's crazy too? You just said something else about like the point system, like a video game.
Yeah.
Your confidence goes up,
Mm-hmm.
right? For sure, right? That's absolutely everyone. We're human, right? But what is that telling you? You know what I mean? Like I'm learning this now.
Yeah.
Like, what is that telling you? That is telling you that you're seeking validation in an external source
Mm-hmm.
when the validation that you really need is within you. And I know that sounds so fucking corny, and I know that sounds so fucking wow, dude, because sometimes I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit. If I want something from that external source, fucking that's it. Like I don't it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's so true because when we are comfortable and confident within our internal and are not seeking validation from the external, that's when we get the external.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Are you following what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that person may respect you more.
Mm-hmm.
That person may want you when they didn't want you before.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's like people have free will, but you may get that thing,
Mm-hmm.
that object, right? But But yeah, I'm learning that too. I'm learning about like, I don't want to fucking be one of those assholes. I don't need anyone fucking. No, dude, I would like to have somebody else. But I'm really starting to learn that like everything, and this is a comfort thing too. Every negative emotion to an event that has happened, when I really look back, it's because I'm lacking that in myself. So if you want somebody and they don't want you and you're sad about it, it's what that person could have gave you. Just look inside. And this is a good, if any of you ever want like any of this is, I'm getting this a lot from like a lot of shit, a lot of the books I read, but it's true. It's like Dispenza, there's a guy named Aaron Doughty on YouTube. He's phenomenal. But it's true, dude. Like like if you can boost your confidence and put those points up from the inside, then there's nothing to fear.
Yeah.
There's no discomfort.
Yeah.
There's really no discomfort, because if you go out and you ask and they say, no, all right, fuck it, you're lost. Go kick rocks. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And not in a bitter way. Go kick rocks. You're lost. All right. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I got what I need right here.
Yeah.
And that's hard, though. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a pro at that. It's very hard because we're
hard.
human. We have emotions.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with emotions, and the way we're built as a society is, again, back to school and just the idea of growing up.
Yeah.
Everything is, you learn by being taught or by trying something. So to have that, like, a natural ability to be like, we'll go kick rocks. It's like, maybe some people it works easier the way they like if they grew up in a specific situation, but most people are going to be like, why? Like, they're just going to feel like hurt. And I feel like that's why, again, with the comfort zone, keep going out of the comfort zone, ask the girl out, get rejected. The more you get rejected is when you're going to have that. And then again, like we talked, I think it was during my episode or someone else's episode, but we talked about looking in the mirror and be like, hey, you're fucking awesome. You're happy, healthy, and awesome. Just boom, right? You get that confidence in yourself. Because I've been there too. I've been like, I'm looking at everybody. They have relationships. I bought my house by myself. I'm living alone. I'm like, geez, all my friends got like stuff going on. Why can't I get in? It was like something I didn't need, but then again, it's like, then you start feeling like shit because, the people you go out with and it might not work out, and you're like, why didn't it work out? In your mind, you're like, oh, I was a pretty nice guy. Like, what did I do wrong? Is it because I don't drive the Ferrari? Is it because I don't have a big house? I live in a log cabin. Is that what, you start
making these stupid fucking
things
scenarios
that don't
up in your head
exist.
that just don't exist.
And it was just, honestly, the truth was it probably just didn't work out.
Dude, and sometimes too, like, and it's not like you're like team, oh, I hope that person's miserable. This is not what I'm about. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you do all that, and sometimes the person's really happy. Good for them. Good. That's awesome. Sometimes you look at someone else, you analyze them, you're like, fuck, dude, I wish it was that person. That person inside goes, maybe tomorrow's the day I kill myself.
You never know.
You never fucking know.
Never know what their eternal voice is saying.
You never know. And it's like, would you really want to be the dude or the chick who's trying to kill herself or himself, right?
Yeah.
Like, shit looks good until you really start to realize, dude, this past year, man, I won't go into detail with it, but this past year, man, I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
A lot about what life is like, and a lot about what I'm no expert, but I've learned a lot about what people go through, how it really goes down. And then you start to realize, you're like, oh, the majority of society is a fucking facade. And you're like, oh, everything's a fucking, seriously.
Have you seen Instagram?
Show. No, legitimately. I'm even talking about outside of Instagram. And I'm talking about from older generations that don't even know fucking Instagram, right? Like, they're not on social media.
They still carrier pigeons.
Bro, legitimately. Yep, bro. It's crazy. So, like, the one thing, too, that you said, what was it you were saying about, I think it was, I wanted to mention something about, comfort. What were you saying about like you were looking at other people? You were saying you were looking at other people and you were saying, oh, what if is it because it's not me, yada, yada, right?
Yeah.
Like, if it's not me, if it's because I'm in a log cabin and I'm trying to, like, get it. You know what? Fuck it. There's another thing I'm going to move on to, though, going back to the jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
Getting out of your comfort zone. Think about it. We want to do things because it inspires us to be the best we can be, right? Right?
Yeah.
So, to be the best, you got to get out of your comfort zone, 1,000%. You got to take risks, right? You got to take risks. Big risks, big rewards. Small risks, small rewards, right? Think about it this way. The next time you're telling yourself, maybe I'm not the best or maybe I'm not good enough, but you want to be the best, you want to be good, think about the person who inspired you in this field, right? Let's use jiu-jitsu for example. Let's just say there's a jiu-jitsu practitioner who's a fucking beast, phenomenal, and you're like, wow, I want to be like that person or better, right? And then imagine the next day you walked in and you were that person or better after one day of jiu-jitsu, right? It's a paradox
Yeah.
because what you inspired you was so easy to attain. There's nothing inspirational about it.
Right.
That person put in so much fucking years of hard work.
Yeah.
So now you got to suck it up, get better, learn, fail, or learn,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Work toward your game. And then down the road, maybe you'll do it quicker. Maybe you'll do it slower, or maybe on course of the same person, you'll be at that level.
Yeah.
And you will feel this satisfaction, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. The gym, bro. I'm in the best shape I'm in my life. I will say I'm in the best shape I'm in my life, in like all around. I'm fucking 30. Started working out when I was 14, 13, with breaks in between. It hasn't been 17 years. But dude, I'm in the best shape I am now compared to when I was 25. And I thought I was in fucking good shape when I was 25. It's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot of consistency. It's a lot of shit. Like, dude, I don't want to go today, yada, yada. Get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I want to stay in that bed. I want to do everything from my bed today. Today I got up and I was reading, right? I like to read in the morning. And I was like, maybe I'll just take the book and fucking sit in my bed. I was like, no. I got right out of my bed, picked the book up, sat down. Like, just that stupid. That sounds so stupid, but no, it's not. You're getting your day started.
Yeah.
And, dude, I had so much on my mind this morning. So much on my mind. And I wanted to stay in bed.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Every day of the week. I will never let my bitch mind fucking win in that way anymore. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, that's like you're saying before with the instantaneous gratification. There's no journey to it. There's no reward. Like,
No.
it doesn't, like tonight. So this was last week, so we'll know who won. But like, there's the big $1 billion Powerball again, right? It's up to there.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyone wants to win that, but at the same time, you get those people that win the lottery, and then they can blow it all within like say the first year or whatever. You've heard stories like that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, yeah. Now for me, like, you can go on a spending spree with anything. Someone gives you $1,000. Most people would probably spend that $1,000, right, on themselves or whatever, versus like you work your ass off on a job maybe you're not too happy with, but you just work your ass off, right? Then you're going to start making budgets, and you're not going to be spending like crazy because you value the money that you get.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the same thing with life, and like you value your accomplishments through hard work.
Dude, it's so true. And that's where, like, I was talking with Joey Campese. Shout out to you. He's one of the instructors at Pure, and he's my private instructor. For those of you that go to Pure, if you want great, amazing privates, Joey Campese. That's like the second shout out I gave him, but that's how good it is. He said something today, and it's not the first person I've heard it from, but it's so true. It's the joys in the journey, dude. And Don has said this a million times. And it sounds corny, but the joy is in the fucking journey. Because if you're focused on an outcome and an end result, that just breeds that most of the time breeds what's the word I'm looking for? Like that breeds what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. It breeds sadness, because if you don't get it, then you spent this whole fucking time doing it. But if you get it, like, even when you get it, you've heard so many times from people who are like billionaires.
Yeah.
Okay. And people who've come from nothing. Okay. And then they get, like, I'm going to give Andy Frisella. I haven't listened to his show in a bit, but it's a great show. It's called Relay F. And he was talking about it in one of his episodes that he's got a garage, I think, of like 40 fucking cars. And like I'm talking about McLaren P1s, which is like a $7 million car, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, you fucking name it, Ford Shelby's, fuck it, the dude's fucking loaded. And he says it every time. He goes, dude, the reason why I get up every day, 6 to 7, I think it's 7 days a week at this point. He's like, I get out of bed even when I don't want to, and I do the work, is because the joy is in the journey. And
Yeah.
I know that first of all, he goes, I know if I stop everything I have here, I'm going to lose. And two, whether that's true or not, that's his mindset. Two, he goes, dude, when you buy these, like, dude, when I buy a car, man, I fucking love cars. He goes, the reason why I love cars, I love to see the performance of them. But he goes, dude, car's not like a shoe. And he goes, I know it sounds crazy for some of you who are not at the level. He's like, oh, yeah, fuck you. Like, I'm a billionaire, blah, blah, blah. You don't know. Dude, he's like, a car's like a shoe, dude. You want a shoe? You get it. It's really cool within the first day, the first week. After that, it's just a shoe.
Yeah.
That's just a car. Now, I love cars. I'm not saying that's not. I have aspirations. I'm getting my Lamborghini. I'm putting that out there. I want my fucking Lamborghini. I bet you I'm gonna have such a good time and enjoy the journey to get that Lamborghini. That when I get it, fuck yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna show it off. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
But after a few months, it's just a Lamborghini.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you see what
that's-
I'm saying? Like, that's the joys in the journey.
That is the joys of the journey. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, without that, then there's really the reward. Like you said, it's just, I don't know. It's not even a reward. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't feel earned. It's like going back to mowing the grass. Like,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's not always fun to mow the grass or do the lawn work, but when you're done and you look back, you go, holy shit, the yard looks
It's
fantastic.
great, and I fucking did it.
Yeah.
I didn't set the house
And you
on
know
fire.
what? This is a great point because my mower wasn't working this year, right? It's an old 1970 something Cub Cadet, right?
I think we were using the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
I was using I swear to God, I
Yeah.
was using my grandpa's from fucking years ago.
so. We hired somebody. I mean, he was gonna cut like 2.5 acres for like only whatever it was. It was nothing compared to what we was. But anyway, after they did it and I didn't do it, like I literally just don't have that. Like I don't know. I don't have that pride. Like, hey, look at my lawn. I'm just like, oh yeah. I think they missed the blade of grass over there.
Yeah.
But like it feels like nothing,
Yeah.
versus you going out and doing it.
Oh, absolutely.
So like, yeah, the grass is done. I could have stayed in bed. The grass was still going to get done, right? But I didn't have that accomplishment. I didn't.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So
You know what? It's so true. Like that gratification, like that hard work you put in, and it finally comes through.
Yeah.
With anything, dude. It's fucking.
well, why do you
awesome.
think they say make the bed in the morning first thing?
Yeah, so because if you did nothing all day, you would have done one thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Make my bed every fucking morning. But
That's
I
right.
also don't sleep like an asshole. Hold on a second. Let me take that back because I
Sleeps
know
like a vampire.
Yeah. Let me take that back because that's one thing I will actually take back.
That should be on a shirt.
Yeah,
Don't sleep like an asshole.
If you wake up with the covers everywhere, you're not an asshole. Let me take that back because I've done that. I know people who do that. But no, I was trying to say it's easy for me to make it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I could easily just say fuck it. It's nothing. So I'll just I won't make it.
Or you could be like, hey, no one's gonna see my room today. Who the fuck cares?
Yo, dude, right? But then you get lazy. That lazy
Yep.
mentality is hard, bro.
It's like-
That's a comfort mentality.
Yeah.
I'll do it later. Dude, I'll do it later. Oh, I got like 3 fucking things in the sink. I won't wash them. I'll wash them later.
Exactly.
Like fucking hell. I'm washing
Yeah.
that shit right now. The
Yep.
minute I say that to myself, I wash it. You want to know why? I ain't doing it later.
Exactly. Well, that's it too. It's like, yeah, it's gonna suck if I want to, like, say you want to clean the house. It's like, oh, it's not that bad, but you just fucking do it. It's out of your comfort zone because it sucks. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say that, but it's done. It's clean, and then you just,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it, bro.
But so that's life.
Dude, life is crazy. Life's fun. Oh, nice. Life's fun. Is it? I don't know. Life's
It's fun. It really is. It's just like we said. You can't think of the future. You gotta let go of the past because they don't exist really.
Dude, it's so true. And you know what? I'm a big proponent of that because I like all the if you listen to earlier episodes, I quote Dispenza like I fucking know the guy. He's a good guy. I don't know.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's a good guy. Could be a serial killer. Who knows? No, but Dispenza's great. But you know what's so funny? I quote that like, oh yeah, definitely think. But no, the reality of it, dude, it's so much easier said than done. Because
1000%.
what do? I fucking dwell on the past and I fucking agonize about the future. And not as much as I used to.
All I
I'm
wish
cooler
I knew
now.
how to remember was names and numbers.
Bro, sometimes I just literally like, bro, sometimes you just really need to you really need to fucking, and like, I'm going to say this and I need to take my own advice, but you just need to let shit go. Detach. Like I'm working on that right now. Detachment is huge.
Yeah.
And that's another comfort thing. You might be, what's comfort and uncomfortable about attachment? Well, to detach from an outcome, to detach from a result, right? And really let God or the universe do their work.
Yeah.
You need to detach. And that is uncomfortable because, especially if you want to control an outcome for whatever reason, then control it. If you want an outcome, you think it's the illusion of action. You need to do something. I need to do something. I need to do something because I want this.
Right.
Sometimes you just need to do nothing.
Yeah.
Literally, sometimes when you detach, shit comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or sometimes when you detach, another form of that thing comes to you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the detachment, man.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no manipulation in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing. A lot of people try to detach with, if I detach here, I'll get that. That's manipulation. No. You got to detach with actually loving yourself and being like, okay, that's it. I don't
Yeah.
want it anymore.
You know what's crazy?
And then that's it. You just let that energy go.
You know, there's like a fine line because you want to be like real happiness is almost selfish, but at the same time, it's not like it's weird. Does that make any sense?
No, I know what you mean. Like, it's selfish because you have to focus on yourself and you need to put yourself first. But it's not selfish because you cannot be the best for someone else if you're not the best for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, you said that perfectly. What book was that?
Yeah, Dispenza. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's just like an age-old thing.
Yeah.
Like, what were you gonna expand upon it?
Well, no, it's just because I feel like too. You know, you give and give and give and give, and then you put yourself last. You know, it's like
Bro, that's something I've learned. That's another comfort thing that I've gotten over.
yeah,
I love to help people.
yeah,
I don't know if I would say I'm a people pleaser. I'm not too sure what a people pleaser is. I'm like,
I think that's like if you're a yes man.
no, I'll tell you no. I'll tell you, I used to, when I was a kid, everything was yes, even if I didn't want to do it. Now I don't fucking care. Now I don't want to do it. Fuck
Go
you.
mow the garden and make some sparks.
Yeah, fuck no. Like, if I don't want to do it, if I'm not feeling something, if I don't want to continue doing something, no, dude, sorry. Hey, you want to go here? Dude, I used to be like, dude, I remember I used to get like friends asking me if I wanted to hang out, and like, this is in high school, and I would be like, dude, I gotta do this. And I was like, dude, I don't do shit. So you know what I started doing? Hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, man, I really appreciate you asking, but I just want to chill tonight.
Yeah.
And you know what happens? Oh, cool, bro. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you in school.
Well, if you have good friends, if not, they're gonna be like, "Oh, come on, man," you know, like they're
Yeah,
gonna,
but then that's
'cause-
another thing of comfort. Fucking letting people, crushing people out of your life. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say because that's their comfort. We can't have a good time without you.
Okay, I see. But it also has to form of manipulation.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, that's another thing of comfort. If you need to cut people out of your life, cut them out of your fucking life.
Yeah.
That's it. Cut them out of your life, man. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, cutting people. And this is hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm not good at cutting people out of my life. I won't associate with people, and I won't feel a need to have to anymore. Like, now that I'm older, I won't feel a need to have to do something because someone asked me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck yourself at
Yeah.
that point. Like I said, kick rocks, man. Like, I don't
Kick
fucking
rocks.
care. No, seriously, kick
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah.
But that like cutting people off, it doesn't have to be in a bad way, but it's important.
Yeah.
If someone is not, and it's like, what do you want? Do you not want to be associated with that person anymore? Come out of your life. Do you want to? Okay. Find a way to make that relationship with them better.
Mm-hmm.
What that is, don't ask me, because every fucking scenario is different.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a comfort thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's more comfortable? To not ruffle the edges, or to set your fucking boundaries? Another really hard thing.
Oh yeah.
For me at
yeah.
least, setting boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Getting better at it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a thing. It's like you don't want to hurt people's feelings, but at the same time, that's a fucking illusion that you create in your head.
Yeah. Well, there's guilt too. You know. And
Yeah.
That's the thing with comfort as well. Like, be okay. Not being guilty. Like, get rid of that guilt, because it's like, again, it's that fine line of being selfish. It's like you said though. It's like, hey, I need you to come over here to help whatever, or hey, let's go to the bar tonight. It's like, no, man, I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm working my Oh, what do you mean?
Everyone's gonna be there. It's gonna be a great time. It's like, not for me.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Say no.
Yeah.
But people will respect you more when you fucking set boundaries.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Dude, if you can stay centered, especially as a man, if you can stay centered and stick to your fucking guns and unapologetically be you, it's liberating.
Yeah.
No, not everyone has to like you.
Well, you know what? Friends too. Like for myself, I have a small group of friends. Like I'm friends with everybody, but like the tight group of friends, I might not talk to them for 8 months, right?
But you're still friends.
We'll start texting like we never stopped, or we'll start if we have a conversation, it's like we never stopped. Like that's what true friendship is.
Exactly.
You know,
Because you detach from the situation. You're subconsciously detaching. You're not obsessing over, oh my God, I haven't heard from so-and-so in 8 months. Blah, 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 blah. No. You're detaching. And guess what? You just go, you're doing your fucking shit. You're going on with your life. And you'll bring back together, man.
Yeah.
You know, like it'll bring you back together. God will bring you back together.
You know, and if I feel like it's been a while and I got a free moment, I'm like, hey guys, just check in. What's up?
Yeah, fuck it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Yeah. But it's like it's so much easier said than done. Because like I said in the beginning of the show, a lot of this stuff that we're about to talk about, I'm learning right now.
Yeah, well,
So it's not like everything I mentioned. It's not like I overcame it. No, I'm still overcoming a lot.
No,
of it.
it's with everything. It's like with anything that you try to say that's motivational, inspiring, or whatever, self-help. It's harder or it's easier said than done. It really is. And
Yeah.
like these things of letting go of the past and living out of your comfort zone. Yeah. Listen, I could quit my job tomorrow if I really wanted to. I would probably screw my family by doing that because my wife's gonna have to take care of the load of the bills and everything for a little while. But
Yeah.
it's like, you know, if I don't have a set plan, then or usually if I were to do it, I would have a set plan because I'm calculated like that. But you know what I mean? But it's like, that would be very selfish of me. But yeah, it would be out of my comfort zone to do that. But not everyone's going to be able to do that. And I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just basically just saying like you said, I was able to leave this job I didn't like to do something else. But it's like, yeah, because you said yourself, you didn't have all these responsibilities just kind of on yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you know what's funny? The point of the story is if I were to do it, I guarantee it would have worked out anyway.
Oh, for sure.
My wife would have been like,
1000%.
okay, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. And then eventually I'll find something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But that's the mentality too, because it's like, oh, do I really like doing this day after day? And it's like, oh, but I could be doing this. It's like, yeah, you could be doing that. Maybe you won't. Maybe you quit your job. It doesn't work out. But then,
Dude,
but you never know if something.
you never know.
Exactly.
And you want to know what? You will fail if you let yourself fail. So if you give up, that's failure.
Yeah.
That's it. Even if you try something for 10 years, it was a quote. I'm not quoting this, but if you did something for 10 years and the outcome you wanted, you didn't get, but you worked your ass off every fucking day for 10 years, you'd be a different person in those 10 years. Even though you didn't get the outcome, so many other things probably would have come to fruition in that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you don't do anything, like if you don't do jiu-jitsu, right? And you fucking decide, oh, well, I'll do it another time because I'm not comfortable now. You let months pass. You let years pass. All your friends go. They become purple, brown belts, black belts. And you're starting. And cool. You decided you want to start again? Absolutely. But now you're a white belt. Where you could have been a black belt if you had just overcome that one little discomfort. You overcome your fears.
Yeah. Well, that's also, too, with the friend not showing up and then they don't want to show up. It's like maybe your friend doesn't really want to be there, but maybe you do. So if they quit, are you going to quit too?
Facts, right?
You know, you don't be afraid to let your friend go live his life while you live what you want to live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Let life take its course, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking great. You know what? I'm gonna. Do you have anything else you want to add on this topic or no?
No, this is just something that I feel like can go on. And
oh, bro,
on.
it could
There's
go on.
So
and
many
on, dude.
examples.
So much shit, dude. Fucking, I don't know.
The only thing I would add while you look at for the questions.
No, I'm gonna look at the questions. So actually, I know I told you off air that we're not. I'm gonna actually fucking throw a little, what's it called, reverse Uno reverse card.
Okay.
We did the hey, ask me anything like type shit, right?
Yeah.
We did get a little bit we got very few responses. I think I'm gonna do that now because it's such few responses that we'll do it. So we'll make this a comfort thing and a Q&A part 1. I'll do more Q&A. We do questions all the time, but my whole idea behind it was just fucking ask me absolutely anything you want.
Yeah.
Ask you absolutely anything you want,
Go for
and we'll
it.
just fucking do it. But no, what did you want to add beforehand?
No, I was gonna say again with the comfort, and thinking about future and past shit. Listen, because I always think of like the poor kids going through hell in like middle school and high school, either being bullied or whatever it is, going through hell at home.
Yeah.
Listen, just stick to the positive. Make something positive in your life. Find like a role model, mentor, whatever, because it may suck now and it might, whatever, but just keep going because
Yeah.
again, it may be uncomfortable to find comfort, I guess, if that makes any sense too. But the point is there's a point to it that I had before we sidetracked. But anyway, it's just, work on yourself. Keep telling yourself all the positive things about yourself. Don't let any outside sources change like that and bring you down. And like, don't go to like alcohol and anything like that. Just keep doing positive things and it'll all work out, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
There was more of a
no. You'll grow because you'll be stronger. If you resort to something like alcohol or
Yes.
whatever, that's a weak. It's a weak mentality.
It's the journey, is what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, because that middle school and high school, I know because we're talking about living in the now, right? And you can't fathom the future or the future, right? Because you think of the past all you want, but the future. If you're only like 13 or whatever, that's nothing in life.
No.
That's nothing. You can live till 85, 100, whatever. Just don't worry about the shit that's happening to you now.
No.
Always stick around. Always do good for yourself. And keep going on the journey. Because
Yeah.
it's going to get better.
Absolutely. And another thing too, I love that. You just keep going and just know that everything is happening the way it needed to happen. Not that in the way, oh, but Joe, really? Everything happened the way it needed to be happen? What the fuck does that mean, dude? I'm living in a personal hell right now. Okay, I'm sorry. You probably are. But guess what? There's a reason for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not saying that God put you, no, maybe he did, right? Or maybe you're going to become a better person from this. Maybe you're going to become stronger. Maybe you're going to meet somebody. Maybe you're going to, who the fuck knows? But guess what? You're going through it right now. You probably have a fuck you, Joe. Oh, you need to go through this. What do you mean by that? You don't understand? No, I don't understand your fucking problems. But guess what, motherfucker? You're either going to win and you're going to go through it and you're going to face those hard days every fucking day. And then years down the road, you'll be like, holy shit, dude, I fucking went through that and I can go through anything now. Fucking try
Exactly.
me. Or you can be like, woe is me, blah, 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 which we all do. We all fucking do that, right? And guess what? It's always worse because it always spirals down fucking ill.
Absolutely. You can
Pick your fucking hard.
You can
You want the hard that's going to make you better? You want the hard that's going to fucking keep you where you're at right now? There you are, folks.
There you go.
But what were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna say I'll just leave it at that.
No. Say what you want to say. You can.
No, I was gonna say you can pick the hard or the woe was me, and no one's gonna give a shit.
No one's going to give a shit.
No one's gonna give a shit. Or you pick the winning choice, and then everyone's gonna give a shit and be like, holy, like I used to make fun of that guy or a girl or whatever.
Yeah.
And here they are. Look at them.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
Absolutely.
And yeah, the best revenge is to be able to live a great life.
Yeah, essentially. Fuck yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah.
There's no one who wants to be in your life who doesn't want to share with you. Tell them to fucking kick rocks. It's going to be my new fucking Dude, I don't know. I've never used to say that, but I hear people all the time like kick rocks.
And
Fuck
don't
it.
sleep like an asshole.
Yeah, don't sleep like an asshole, all right, bro? If you're waking up like fucking bed covers off, no, I'm just kidding. I've done that before. Dude, I know too many people and they're not assholes, but I have slept like that before. Oh, God. All right, so we're going to go to Q&A. So this is Q&A part 1, and you guys really didn't fucking give me much to work with. I'm just kidding. Love you guys.
Go kick rocks.
Yeah, go kick rocks, guys. Anyway, first one is from B Camps. If you were skydiving for the first time and you could choose anywhere, where's the best place you could do it? Go.
Ooh, I think I'm pretty sure there's places somewhere in like the Caribbean, where they're like they have all the ocean and everything like that, landscape. I mean, I've been skydiving, so if I were to do it again, maybe there. But either way, skydiving for the first time, you don't really care where it is. You just care that your chute opens.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And maybe you don't land in an alligator pit. Maybe that's probably the one place I wouldn't want to be.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
I heard a
Alligator.
story where a guy actually ended up
This guy
landing.
dived into an alligator pit.
On accident.
Yeah, dude, imagine that. Imagine being like, oh, thank God there's water, and you just see fucking alligators coming up. Dude, fuck that, bro. Oh my God. What do you do at that point? You cut the parachute and you fucking take out your knife and you become the king of the alligators. I'm absolutely kidding. I don't know how that would work. Why would you
Yeah.
have a knife anyway? Anyway, maybe you're military.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
never know. I mean, Joe, what about you? Because you got to answer the question.
Yeah,
too.
and I got to answer the question too. I would fucking love to skydive. Oh, I don't want to steal Andy Stump because he skydived over the fucking Giza pyramids, and that was sick on his Instagram. So I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I'd skydive in Hawaii over a volcano.
Yeah.
Obviously, missing the volcano, right?
Not
Don't
while
want-
it's active.
Not while it's active. But I would do Hawaii over a volcano. That's
Okay.
what I would do.
All right.
Chase Kaufman, what's good, kid? Joe, how did you get so handsome? Oh, dude, I'm gonna whisper in your ear more when we roll now. That was so nice of you.
Sweet nothings.
I gotta thank my parents for that. Thanks, mom and dad. Gold Zone. Oh, Anthony Goldtrap. Holy shit, he gave me a fucking insane one. Ellen DeGeneres or Amy Schumer for president? No, I would call it a meteor strike. You have a
Yeah,
both offers.
that's like Bizarro World.
Yeah, legitimately. Who would you pick? Or no, I mean,
No, I would just write in the Monopoly.
yeah,
guy.
yeah, Monopoly guy.
I would just-
Or the Pringles dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I take myself out of that scenario.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'd just be strolling around looking at the clouds going, yeah, I didn't do this.
Yeah, dude, fucking meteor strike all day.
Same.
I'm gold. That's great. But I'm putting in another one. Matt Stavrakis. Oh my God, that's an old episode. Let me see. I think that's episode 40 something. I want to look this up right now because that's another one I'm gonna give a shout out to. You guys have, for new listeners, you have so many episodes you gotta catch up on. So much great content. Let's see. So you were 69 and he was 40 something. Let's see.
That was before my time.
Yeah, right. That was before your time. This is pre you. Oh, I think this is episode 45. Episode 45. Matt Stavrakis, baby. What's up? What's good, kid? I really don't understand your question because it's not a question. I think I may understand it, but it just says more Matt Stavrakis. Well, bud, if you want to fucking be on the show again, let me know. And you know what? We got a different setup this time. And maybe this time we'll duke it out on fucking camera and see who's really got the better takedowns. All right, bud? All right? Blue belt motherfucking mafia. Because he's a blue belt up here.
All right.
Matt Stavrakis is the man. Check him out at fucking episode 45. If you want more, you should come on the show, bruh. All right? All right? I'm going to fucking get you. All right? Slow Trombone is out to get you, brother. And I don't know why I just started fucking going after him. I love Matt.
That's all right.
All right, so those your first Q&A. Thank you guys for those of you who participated, and for those of you who didn't participate, well, sucks. Go kick. I'm just kidding. You'll have another chance because we will be doing that shit, and I will be bringing back the questions. And like I said, any of you guys who have any editing and video skills, reach out to me. Let me know, and I will tell you all the details over the phone. Other than that, I'm having a great time. The show's fucking going on. I don't give a shit. After August 2nd, if we have to go back to just fucking listening, fucking who gives a shit?
Listen, I'm just gonna say, coming on is amazing. It's really awesome. I'm so glad I was able to do it and help out. And I was telling Joe, because I always say, Joe, you have a natural talent for this.
I appreciate that, brother.
Just being an awesome host, and whatever you do, just keep
appreciate
doing
that, dude.
this. And so I was gonna say is like, guys, please support him. Even if the YouTube video changes, maybe it's just a cell phone, whatever it is, just please keep supporting Joe. You're there to hear his story, his words, and the video doesn't matter what it's gonna be. Someone could come in here with an IMAX 3D camera, it's just going to make Joe on a bigger screen. Joe's just going to be Joe. So please keep supporting, liking, subscribing, and keep spreading the word.
Fuck yeah. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. You were,
Absolutely.
oh man, I'm saying it. I'll save that for your last episode.
Yeah,
But
I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet, but you're doing a fucking great job. You'll continue to do a
Appreciate
great
it.
job and have done a great job. Folks, that was it. Get out of your comfort zone. and it's something that we're all doing. So don't think you're the only one. Like John mentioned, there's a lot of times where we look at other people in life and think that they have everything, and there's a lot of times where you start to ask yourself, is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's someone else. Sometimes it's just the way that it needs to happen. And it's hard to fathom. It is hard to understand. And time, dude, time. Like, you'll never know. Like, I would rather learn these lessons now, let the past be the past, than never have done it. Great fucking English. Never having done it and live with regret for the rest of my fucking life. Get out of your fucking comfort zone. You know, if you're listening and you know who you are that started this episode, go to fucking class, bro. Go to fucking class and take up boxing. Don't listen to your mom. Take up boxing, bro. Fucking you're a man. You got to become a fucking weapon. Do it.
All right. Well said.
I love how I fucking went off the mic as if I did a mic drop, but I have to actually close out the show, so I completely fucked that up.
And your budget doesn't allow you to drop mics around here.
You're not wrong. Okay. Well, folks, you listened to episode 81. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know. Dude, what you guys think in the comments. Let us know if you see me being like, hey, bro, I agree with it, or I don't agree with it. Tell me why, because I don't fucking care if you agree with me or not. I just want to know why. Listen to episode 81. We'll take it from here with Joe Magone. Have a nice night.
Stay awesome. Peace.